Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Hades 2. This is Haelian, and I got a quick and dirty guide for you on how to get legendary boons a little more consistently, possibly to help you flesh out the fatal list and kind of knock them off here. So, we're going to aim for Aphrodite's legendary, not for any particular reason, just kind of feel like it, I guess. And you can see the prerequisites on the right side. We need 3 different boons from her, and then the legendary can be offered. It's not guaranteed to be offered, of course, though, I'm afraid. So we're going to have to take note of that. We are using the Mel daggers, not for any particular reason. Just felt like taking them out, I guess. Haven't used them very much. Could use more experimentation with them. For the Arcana cards, the most important aspect here is the rolls. So we want as many rolls as possible, so we have this whole corner activated down here. We're going to need a lot of rolls for this. Things like Excellence and Divinity do not help you get legendary boons more easily, nor does the Queen, or at least so it states. In Hades 1, they were kind of paired together, so I wonder if this does more than what it says, but based on reading it, it does not help it, you know what I mean? So we do not have Death Defiances on, I guess just to be a little sassy, a little saucy, but I am doing Zero Fear because this is just kind of meant to be a how-to thing more than anything, not really here to prove anything. Now, it used to be Vow of Forsaking used to make it easier to get legendary boons, in particular dual boons too, because you could lock out a bunch of boons from a god, and the game would be forced to show you something like a legendary boon because there's just not that many boons left to offer. But now you actually have to pass the check to get something like the legendary. So the game, in other words, might offer you no boon instead in a slot if you are short any. So unfortunately, it does not help. Anyway, the big meat of this is going to the surface and utilizing the doors in the large chamber in the first zone and manipulating what's on the doors in order to get the same god over and over again, basically. And this is a very consistent way, I think, to get legendaries. Back when Vow of Forsaken worked, it was even better. Okay, so we know we need either the attack or the special, so we're just going to go ahead and accept the special. I'm not going to worry about the other things for now. Not at all. So let's clear these first 2 chambers, which are kind of standard chambers. They're not unique or anything like that. So you don't want to mess with this door. It could be anything if you start rolling it. Almost anything. It can't be a minor reward like Ash or anything like that. But yeah, you don't really want to kind of fiddle with this door. Could be Palm, could be Health, could be Gold, could be a bunch of other gods too. Could be a Hammer, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but for our purposes, we can just leave it be. Having more gods than the one that you seek isn't a big deal in this particular situation. Interesting. Thunder Sprint. I don't think I'm going to make great use of that most of the time here. Spirit Surge is epic, but I have to actually use my magic in order to get use out of it. But it do be epic, huh? I wouldn't be interested in his special. Not interested in his cast, really. All right, we'll try to make use of that, so I gotta spend my magic. That's all. We gotta spend our magic. Here's where things get messy, and this is particularly why I don't have, like, tight deadline on or something like that here. Holy Hephaestus boons here. So we're gonna have to spend a second here to talk. So, we have 1 Aphrodite down at the bottom there. We also have a ton of Hephaestus. Notice how we actually have 3 doors that are offering Hephaestus right now. Strange, right? You wouldn't think that would be possible. Normally, in the game of Hades, 2 exits cannot offer the same thing. Sort of. Kind of. There's some, like, weird exceptions that can pop up. But generally, 2 exits can't offer the same thing except in this zone. So, once you actually take this Aphrodite boon down at the bottom, there's no more Aphrodite on any of the other doors. So if you start rolling the other doors, it's going to say, well, it can't be Hephaestus, it can't be Zeus, it can't be Selene, it can't be Hermes, it can't be Max Magic, it can't be Max Health. It's going to be more likely to be Aphrodite, in other words, because it's going to skip all the rewards that are offered otherwise. So what we need to do is go ahead and take Aphrodite's door first, and then we can start rolling the other doors in order to get... Oh, great, here, please. In order to increase the odds of getting Aphrodite... a bit more. Quite a bit more, really. With this many rolls, it's very plausible. We just gotta still be a little bit careful. Now, while I can pretty much guarantee we're gonna get a lot of Aphrodite boons here, I cannot guarantee that we're actually gonna get the legendary offered, I'm afraid. We'll try. We'll certainly try, you know. But I hope this is more meant to just be a lesson in general, so I can't guarantee we'll get the best luck. But if you're just trying to fill out the fatal list, or if you're trying to check out a legendary, you might not get it every time, but it's certainly better than taking your chances in the underworld or something like that. All right, my magic, I kind of forgot. Kind of forgot about Spirit Surge already. Not much to say about this Heracles battle. There's nothing special about it. You just earn a tiny amount of gold there, basically. So let's double check the legendaries and see what we have to take for this. Glamour Gain is one of them, but we do have Spirit Surge, so I don't think I want that too much. Rapturing, Passion Dash. We cannot be offered Broken Resolve or Sweet Surrender right now because we do not have a way to apply Weak. So we would need a way to apply Weak to get those two offered. Glamour Gain is that, and it is epic, but I don't think I care about the magic. Rapturing applies Weak a little bit better, more consistently on the enemies that I'm actually interested in, is what I would say. Oh, nice, we got a Hermes Shrine here. That'll be nice, actually. So we can get a Mystery Boon. Could be anything. I guess we will not buy... I guess I won't rush it. There's no need. I don't think I'm going to buy the Max Magic, given our Spirit Surge situation. Okay, so now we have 2 out of the 3 boons we need to get Legendary offered. Hopefully we can... we got a wind randomly. Hopefully we can get even more here soon. So we're going to have to look at the back cage again and discuss everything a bit. Forgive me if I pause buffer. I'm just kind of used to it. So we can roll the Hephaestus doors, and they might start offering other gods, but it can't be offering... They can't offer Zeus. They can't offer Hera. They can't offer Max Magic. There's no hammer on the doors, so that might happen. So what we'll want to do, since there's 3 doors that have Hephaestus, we're going to roll one of them. Okay. There's Aphrodite. Okay, so you want to take her door as soon as possible again. Right? Because if we start rolling other doors, she's not going to appear. I mean, it kind of made sense that in normal play of the game, in the Underworld in particular, that when you start rolling doors, you don't want the same thing to appear as... If there's 2 exits, you don't want the same thing to appear, right? Where's that Mystery Boon? Okay, we have to confirm ourselves here. I think we have to use a roll here, because we need Broken Resolve or a Sweet Surrender. Neither of these are here. Please, game. There's Sweet Surrender. I'm not going to fiddle around with it too much. Didn't Hermes just deliver... Oh, okay. Oh, the pylon's still here, too. I forgot. Okay, Lightning Lances. Yeah, Lightning Lance is fine. I don't want to spend rolls here at all. We got to save them, right? Lightning Lance is a useful boon, I think. I know, I didn't spend my magic at all, yet again. There we go. Got some money out of it. Lots of money. I don't know why, but it feels like you earn crazy amounts of money here on the surface in the first zone. I don't know if the enemies just drop more or what. So we still have 2 doors that have Hephaestus on them, so we can keep rolling one of them. Let me take a peek. Yeah, we can do this left one here. We also have a mini boss door, which could be helpful too. Mini boss doors are special because they can only be boons. They can only be gods, rather, even. And here, one other big thing, sorry, I meant to mention it earlier. We have max health and max magic on the doors here. You cannot be offered palms. You cannot be offered gold on the doors here. You cannot be offered minor rewards like Ash or Psyche anywhere in this first zone. So it's really important that you get everything you need here as soon as possible. So a hammer we can leave on the door. I think that's wise. We're not actually interested in Hephaestus boons really. So I'm going to go back to this door. I want to leave the hammer there, essentially, and roll a different door. I think, yeah, because I mean, I'd like to take the hammer, you know? That's the main thing. We might as well roll a different door then. There's Aphrodite again. So it's possible we get the legendary offered here, but it's not guaranteed. We do have the prerequisites. Filling slots does kind of help, but not really. Not really, as far as I understand it. We might do so here. We don't really want to take other doors first before you start doing this, though, I think. We do have a bunch of rolls to try to luck into it. We don't know what's going to happen, though. Okay. What do you got for us? Nothing yet. We're probably not going to spend all of our rolls, but we can spend one. At least one. Still didn't get it. Do I want to spend another? Secret Crush is kind of a nice one for us, right? We like Secret Crush. Filling the slot doesn't really do anything. It's kind of hard to explain that one. Not in this circumstance. I don't believe it does. I am being tempted by Secret Crush, and spending 2 more rolls and dropping us down to 3 is a bit painful if you look in the bottom right. Because we still need to roll some doors even after this, because it might take a lot of rolls. Why don't we accept a purple Secret Crush for now? I think it's about time we roll the mini boss door now then. Because it's very likely it's going to be a god in our pool, is the best way I can describe it. So we have Hera, who we have not actually taken yet. Zeus is already on there, so it's kind of like almost a 50-50. Don't quote me on this particular math for mini boss doors. It could be Aphrodite, it could be a totally different god.
This one.
Apollo. Pretty high chance this is Aphrodite after that. It's not guaranteed, I believe. But I believe it does look at your... which gods you've already taken, you know, and it takes it into account to some degree. Man, that took that thing forever, huh? Alright, so mini-boss rooms do have a higher rarity rewards. Used to be in Hades 1, it didn't actually help with legendaries or duos. I'm actually not certain if that's still the same case in Hades 2 here, though. Still not offered. We spend most of our rolls.
Infinite possibility.
Still not offered, I'm afraid. Taking more prerequisites would not help us. Let's double check ourselves, shall we? If we don't get it now, I'm not gonna lie, the odds are there's a decent chance we're just simply not gonna get it.
Sure, why not?
And we did not get it, I'm afraid. Rest in pepperoni pizza. I guess I will fill the slot to see if that helps. I mean, the truth, we need it from Aphrodite, so filling a slot would not really do anything as far as I understand. Let's keep going for now. So we had, what was it, 3, 4 chances to get the legendary, but I'm afraid it just didn't happen. Was that even 5 chances?
Stay where you are.
You roll it, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, you know? But I hope this showed how quick it was, how quick we were able to kind of get into this and at least make it possible to see legendary. So if this was the kind of thing where you were trying to fulfill the fated list, right, then you could utilize this method, and if it doesn't really pan out, you know, you lost like 5 minutes, hopefully just 5 minutes. Hook knives, final slice, or sure shot flurry. Hook knives is a very strong one, and I do have a special now, actually, I just realized. Spirit surge. Final slice is pretty good too. We have a backstab damage bonus. Tough choice here. The same rarity, huh? Special does more though. Try out the mildly nerfed hook knives, shall we? Alright, we only get one more chamber. We have no more rolls though. 0, zip. What do we got left here? You could take Hera for some magic. We did take Spirit Surge. So that's kind of a rip. I don't think we care that much about Selene here. You might want to just fill the god pool at this point now. And this got kind of messy when we discussed this. But you might just want to take, you know, 4 gods at this point, and that way you're more likely, the game will stop trying to force new gods on you, essentially. So we could take Born Gain here, you know, Broken Boon. There you go. Good enough for me. Fills the slot. Any other doors open? Nope. We got lots of money here. So I'm very much so hoping that Charon will help us out here in this shop. For sure, right? Charon did not help us out in this shop. We got a lot of boons already. Nice, they let us palm the special. I was going to say, odds may not be in our favor. No more rolls out of these. Gonna take the dodge. Okay. Let's move on. Now, you can't really roll doors in the second zone, so that could be a problem, right? So if you didn't get what you need by now, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very challenging. All right, we do have Born Gain. Trying to remind myself a little bit. We don't have Origination up. He's gonna jump right after this. We got resisted. Oh, by a lot. Oh, there's fire there. I just realized. Oh, whoops. Walked right into that one. Remember, you got to be close to actually get the Aphrodite bonus, Dan. It's hard to stay close to Cyclops, especially if he starts walking around like that, right? I love the boss fight, but he's pretty tough. For a first boss on our potential run here, right? That's a lot of magic there. Okay, let's see. Any commons we want to rarefy with the file? No, not really. No other keepsake is going to assist us here. I think we just go hammer for fun.
The hammer.
Spiral knives. Spiral knives, you say? Oh dear. Spiral knives. Mystery boon, please. Here we go. We'll take the centaur heart too. You are not who I was hoping for. You are not who I was hoping for. Static shock is nice, but there goes like most of our magic, right? Yeah, it means we can't really use our special anymore, so I think that's a bad idea. Second strike only affects Spirit Surge, but probably the best we can do here. I guess with Born Gain, it kind of works, right? All right, let's go to the second zone. See if we can run into Aphrodite, but without any rolls. It's gonna be hard. Or rather, the ability to not roll in this zone. I'm actually not sure. Can you roll the rewards from the wheels, if anyone knows? I've never actually thought about it or tried it. I'm not sure. Like right here, could you roll if I had them? I feel like you can't. I feel like you can't, but I'm not positive. Okay, where are these guys? These little blue guys are pretty annoying, right? Can't see them. Let's see, you are not Aphrodite. There is a good reason to take Hermes here. This is our second Hermes boon of the run. And you can only get 2 Hermes boon offered outside of the final shop, at least in the underworld. I'm not really positive about the surface. So now we know Hermes will not be offered as a reward henceforth. Ugh. Nitro boost it is.
Time to send a message.
Moving on. So the shop might be our best bet at this point in order to get more Aphrodite. Max health up. Neither of these really matter. We'll take the max magic for hook knives, though. Okay, there we go. Well, I guess just the same exact things again. I mean, we're just out here spamming the special. I wish I had some in-depth knowledge here. We got Icarus to appear, but I'm afraid I don't. What? In the meantime, I can do a shameless plug for my new VOD channel, in case you're interested in more Haelian. We have a VOD channel. It'll be linked in the description. Brand new. Elden Ring playthrough is being uploaded there as we go. I am not good at Elden Ring, but I do have fun. We do have fun. We bonk the enemies. We use Big Sword. As you do. As you do. What do you got for us, Icarus? You got some cool stuff here. Ooh, special power, but... Ooh. Oh, your Omega moves also deal 50 damage in an area around foes they hit, but use plus 10 magic. That's insane with this. That's insane with this. Every hit deals 50. We got Cersei offered here. She's not going to really help us run into Aphrodite. If we do get Charybdis offered on the door, you can't even roll that. Girth. Bigger. No Charybdis. I think this is a fountain. You could tell because it actually listed the reward on it. But it was also not Charybdis. Alright, I have to use the fountain first. Okay, mystery boon. And... I probably shouldn't rush it because... the final shop could have Aphrodite still. Maybe I shouldn't have even bought the max magic. I don't know. Woo! Look at it go, baby! I don't know. How shameful is it if I say guide to how to get legendary boons more easily and I didn't get a legendary boon? Neither of these really matter. We actually have a trove here we can use. I hope the premise is sound still, you know. Okay, buddy. Got him. Palm the special again? Oh, there you go. Don't think we need to palm Born Gain at this rate, right? Okay, my dudes. Holy God. If only we had Aspect of Pan with this build, right? That was pretty quick. Got lots of money still. More chambers left, though. Looks like no Charybdis, which is slightly unlucky for what we're trying to do. But generally, not seeing Charybdis kind of feels nice. Charybdis kind of, yeah, you know. Half of you decided to invade us anyway. Let's see. Not certain any of these are really going to do anything special for us, right? Uncanny Fortitude it is. I don't know if taking Selene here would somehow help our odds, because shops could also just have, what do you call it? Paths of Stars instead, even if you already have Selene, right? So I imagine it doesn't actually help, but I guess we'll take it. We are spending a lot of magic anyway, right? Spiral knives, baby. Pretty good. So we can't really remove her from the pool of possible rewards here. All right, here we go. Took dark side just because the path starts. Hey, one more chance. One more chance. We went through so much work to be here. Come on, let's do it. Oh, guaranteed every time. I was probably going to have to do the video over again if we didn't get it. Really teased it out there for us, though. Really teased it out. Yeah, I mean, if Yarn was offered from a Well of Charon, that could have helped, but you don't see Well of Charons up here on the surface. All right, let's go, Eris. Just try to stay behind her is the best advice I can give. Don't get too far away. It does suck when she hugs the wall. I don't have a good solution to that one, I'm afraid. So we're immune to damage during this, I believe. I'll be honest, I've like never... This is one I have not used much. Because my impression is that it stinks. We did touch the flames. Oh god, there's more flames. So try to get her to... Okay, not go over there. That's fine. Wow, she goes further than I recall. Okay, of course, more flames up there. Here she comes with the shotgun. I don't even know if I want to use Darkside anymore. I had a feeling she was using that one. That's the dangerous one that can really chunk your health, right? She has a tell for it. You can kind of tell when she's charging up her moves. She typically does move very soon after the phase transition, so... You really don't want to try to squeeze in a lot of damage between those. There we go. Earth's down. So a lot of us will run in right after the phase change, right? And try to hit her a bunch of times. But the truth is, you kind of have to go almost right behind her right away. There we go. I hope this information was helpful to you. Ecstatic Obsession is there. It literally did nothing for the entire run because we got it in the last chamber, and there were no additional foes in the Eris combat fight. But hopefully this helps you in case you needed some help getting some legendaries or something like that. We were successful at least in that. And it was actually a pretty cool run, actually. Good combination of hammers that we got going on there. Thank you all so much for watching. If you got any questions, please, please, please feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer them. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully it's helpful. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.